वंदे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वं भक्तबिन्दसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहरम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुस्य कृपा सिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयितगिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। बिन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिपदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेशे गौरीयपत्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्तो गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमोदाक्ष जगोद्वरुण्य ध्येयं सदा परिभवग्नमभिष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरिञ्चनुतं शरण्यं वेत्तात्युहं पनुतपाल्भवाद्दिपूतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरुणारविन्दं यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमनिच्छटाय विस्फुरजित किमपि गवोऽधु स्वदर्शि पूर्णानुरागरससागर सारमूर्तिः साराधिका मयि कदा कृपां करोसि। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तबिंद श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकाबदातो संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षो विश्वाम्बरो द्विजभरौ जुगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपङ्कजं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नरानं। गंगातरङ्गरमणीयजटाकलापं गौरी निरन्तरविभूषी त्ववामभागं नारायणो प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारं वाराणसीपुरपति भजवीशनाथं। वागीशजुष्वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि यस्यास्ति हृदये संवित् त्वं सिंहमहं भजे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। भिद्यते हृदयग्रन्थि छिद्यन्ते सर्वसंशयाः Kiyante Chvasya Karmani Drishton Evatmanishware. Gauriya Goshtipati, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, Paramahamsa Jagadguru said that if we cannot believe on Supreme Lord, that is the main reason of our amangal. All our amangal we are going to invite because we don't believe Bhagavan. Or at all we have believed, but not 100%. Papa speaking, where there is no faith in Bhagavan, who is known as Mangalmay, who is the source of all Mangal, who is the source of all Mangal, if we cannot have full faith, then the question of Amangal must be there. That's why the procedure of ascending procedure, Asrauta Pantha, Arohu Pantha, so we must leave that Asrauta Pantha. Asrauta Pantha we must take, and Avarho Pantha, Attasauta Pantha we must accept. We must throw all our false ego, everything, and completely depend upon the causeless mercy of that Supreme Lord, who is the source of all Mangal. If we want Mangal, then whatever we have collected so far in our life, we must give up. We must throw everything unto a lotus feet of Guru Padma without any condition. Niskam bhave. And we will have to depend upon the mercy of Guru Vaishnava. So long as we are not blessed, by his kripa, till then there is no question of any mangal, or we cannot know anything about Aprakita Jagat. If we have full faith in Bhagavan, who is the source of all Mangal, infinity Mangal, then we will have to have no faith in Mangal, then without any hesitation, we cannot leave whatever possession we have, we cannot leave, because we have no faith. We can think if we give everything unto a lotus feet of Guru Padma, then how we can live? That is the vichar of Sukracharya. Actually, Guru Vaishnava never tried to snatch anything from any loyal personality. They are not going to take. Never like to snatch, but they like to test. Without any hesitation, we cannot give everything unto a lotus feet of Guru Padma because we have no 100% faith in Guru. Then we are thinking, well, if we can give everything, and after that, if something happening, then who can help us? That is the vichar of Sukracharya. Sukracharya wanted to stop Bali Maharaj giving everything unto a lotus feet of Vamandev. Because Sukracharya could realize he is Supreme Lord. He can take away everything from. So Sukracharya wanted to stop Bali Maharaj. So Sukracharya wanted to stop Bali Maharaj from offering everything unto a lotus feet of Vamandev. That was business policy, one kind of, So Bali Maharaj wanted to ensure Sukracharya wanted to ensure the material mangal of Sukracharya wanted to ensure the material mangal of Bali Maharaj. This is the same case. In the heaven, Devaguru Brihaspati, he is always thinking about the interest of demigods, how best possible way he can arrange, mangal to them. Mangal means material mangal to them. Material mangal, money, position, power, everything. Enjoyment. So it is the nature. Devaguru Brihaspati always trying to ensure the material mangal of demigods. The gurus of those asura destiny, Sukracharya also trying his best to ensure mangal of his disciples, those asuras. This is quite natural, nothing new. This kind of doubt inside our life, that if we leave everything and ultimately in devotional life if we cannot come out successful, what will happen? This kind of doubt is, baseless. Baseless. Because Supreme Lord running the infinity world, Supreme Lord running the infinity worlds. So, how Bhagavan can deprive us? How Bhagavan can deprive us? Infinity Mangal Bhagavan can give to us. Those who are inclined unto the lotus feet of Bhagavan, Bhagavan never can deprive them. Whatever we have, whatever we need, is the duty of Bhagavan to give, though we don't want. In Gita, we know the sloka, Anannos chintayanto ye yanamam parijubhasati tesham nityaviyuktanam yogokyam bahamyaham. Those who are thinking about me doing bhajan, my bhajan, exclusively, for them I am going to arrange the protection of what all they have, and also we are going to arrange so that whatever they don't have, we can give to them. Yogo khem bahamyam. Anannos chintayanto ye yanamam parijupasati tesham nityaviyuktanam yogokyam bahamyam. So, our 100% faith in the Supreme Lord can make us fearless and peaceful. We can get assured by the mercy of Bhagavan. Amandodayataya, when Bhagavan and Guru Vishnu are going to bestow kippa on somebody, that kippa surely not ordinary kippa. That kippa surely not ordinary kippa. That kippa can never yield that kippa can never yield amangal. That kippa can never yield amangal. It surely can give. And then we can try to serve that Supreme Lord and we can get, seva sukha. Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote, Purva itihas bhulinu sakong. Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote in one kirtan, Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written in one kirtan, Purva itihas bhulinu sakol seva sukho bhemone. By getting transcendental bliss, ananda of seva, I forget everything about my past painful histories. Purva itihas bhuninu sakal seva sukho pe mane. So, those who are not going to get any enjoyment in seva, they can lose everything. So, all Bhagavat, Nam, Roop, Gun, Lila, those who are feeling monotonous, same thing. Their future is very dark. By approaching the Supreme Lord or Guru Vaishnava, still we can lose everything if we are making any offense. Bhagavan is Kritaggo, grateful. Bhagavan is Samartha, can do everything. Bhagavan is Mahavadanno, very graceful. Bhagavan can never throw me in the ocean of hopelessness. Simply Bhagavan has given us some jewel that is called liberty, but ultimately our everything is controlled by Bhagavan. If we like to misuse the liberty given to us, then and there we can meet with Amangal. People in this material world, they are going to approach for some donation to somebody. If there is shortage of money, or shortage of education, or shortage of something, they are approaching. But Bhagavan can get complete, the complete. I can discuss this point. If we approach Bhagavan, then we need not depend upon anybody. Bhagavan can give everything, Anyway, last week, you can remember, we are discussing some special points from this Laghu-Bhagavatamrita, where Śrīla Rūpa Gosvāmīpāda was speaking. Some avatars, they are coming in this material world out of causeless mercy and for the benefit of common public. Ke sanchid esham sthanani likkhati sasto drishtitaha yatro yattu virajanti yani brahmanda madhyataha Vishnu dharmattaradinam vakyam tatro pramannate. So, we already discussed I already told, according to the vision of the revealed scripture, according to the judgment of the revealed scripture, we will write about some of the transcendental places manifested by some of these incarnations. We have been discussing so many, Abhish avatar, Shaktabhish avatar, Manvantar avatar, all previously. Anyway, I like to go back a little bit to remind you, Ke sanchid esham sthanani likshante shastradishchitaha yatru yatru virayante yani brahmanda madhyataha Vishnu dharmattaradinam vakyam tatru pramannati. According to the vichar of the revealed scriptures, we like to point out some of the residential places manifested by some of those incarnations in the material universe here. And this evidence we are getting, this kind of evidence we have from the statements of Vishnu Dharmatara, no doubt in it. So, according to that, I can go on speaking about, Kesanchid esham sanani likshanti sastradishtitaha yatru virayanti yani brahmanya madhataha Vishnu dharmattaradinam bhakyam tatro pramannati. Then we are going to quote from Vishnu Dharmattar. What is written? Tasho paristvad aparastavo neva pramanata tasho paristvad aparastau avaneva pramanata mahataleti vikyato rakto bhaumascha panchamaha sarovaram bhavit tatro jojonanam dasayutam. I already discussed, but still I like to remind you. Swayam cha tatra pasati kurma rupa dharo harihi. So, for example, above that region means, previously we already discussed that. I like to remind you, Hayagriva Avatar or Hari Vaikuntha, all we discussed. So this way is speaking, for example, above that region is another region of the same size with a reddish ground. This is Mahatala, the fifth Patala region. There in a wonderful lake, 100,000 jojonas across living Lord Hari in this Kurva form. Tasso paristat aparastauvaneva pramanataha kya? Tasso paristat aparastauvaneva pramanataha mahataleti vikyato rakto bhaumascha panchamaha sarovaram bhavit tatro yojananam yas dashayutam swayam cha tatra pasati kurmarupa dharo harihi. Bhagavan in the form of Kurma Rupa staying there. Tasso paristad aparastuvaneva pramanataha tatrasa sarati sarasi dibbo jojonanam satatrayam tasyam sapasati devo matsarupa dharo harihi narayano naro sakho pasati badripade. Above that, another region of the same size, where there is a divine lake, 300 jojana crosses. In that lake lives the Supreme Lord Hari in his Matsya form. Vishnu Dharmattar evidence is there. So, is there. So we can Mānas-sarovara dharo hari. After that, Narayano naro sakho basati badripade. Narayano naro sakho basate badripade. Narayan and his friend Nara. Actually, Naro Narayan avatar, we are counting as one. Like the Saktabes avatar, you can remember Chatusana. Chatusana, the Saktabes avatar, we counted 4, Sanandan, Sanatkumar, Sanatan, all 4, one avatar. Same way, Narayano naro sakho basati badaripade, badrikashram. Narayana, the friend of Nara, lives in the place called Badri Kasram, where Badri Vishal is there, they are staying. So, Narayana Naru Shakho Basati Badri Padi, so all there. After that, we are thinking about other avatars, those who are going to, out of their causeless mercy, wanted to make their abode come down here in the material world. So originally their dhammas are there, but still to bestow kripa on us, but the jivas, they are doing this. Ni barahosso basatir mahar loke prakritita jojonanam pramaneno ajutanam satatrayam. Ni barahos resident. Now we are going to discuss 3 million yojanas in circumference. Though we are giving this kind of discussion, apparently it seems a finite conception we are growing by giving this kind of size and dimension, but actually not so. Like I can give the example of Navadvip Dhamma, I can give the example of Vrindavan Dhamma, 84 krosas. But is it so? 84 krosas are there. Okay. 84 krosas are there. But is it so? Is it possible to keep Vrindavan within the size of 84 krosas? Not that. One material kavi, poet wrote, a Nobel laureate, he wrote, Shimar maje osim tumi. He wrote how he developed this kind, because he had the association of Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Prabhupada and Rashik Mohan Vidyabhasan, all other Vaishnavas. That's why maybe he wrote, Simar maje asim tumi. You were infinity. But still, you are coming within this limit purposely. Same thing I can give example from Srimad Bhagavatam, where Yashoda Ma wanted to bind Gopal for his offense of breaking the yogurt pot, at the same time for stealing butter. Yasodama ultimately was fed up. She wanted to bind Gopal, but anyways she was not able to bind Gopal by any rope of one big size, according in comparison to the size of Gopal. Size of Gopal is very short. He took a big, thread, rope, but still she could not bind. There also, Sukadeva Goswami has written, there were two who has no beginning or end. I can discuss this point tomorrow. Who has no beginning and end. That Jasodama, she wanted to bind the Gopal, whereas the Gopal has no beginning point and end point. So Simar maje asim to me. You are infinity, but still you are coming down to certain level, certain size and dimension. It seems you are very small. You can remember in this Laghu-Bhagavatamrita I already discussed, when that Gopal is sucking the breast milk of Yasodama, when Gopal sucking the breast milk of Yasodama inside, lying in the bed, at the same time he is omniscient, omnipresent, all where. inconceivable power. Though it seems Gopal is very small, but still, when Gopal sucking the breast milk of Yasodama, lying in the lap of Yasodama, at the same time he is omnipresent, omniscient, almighty. So, Narayana, the friend of Nara, lives in the place called Padinarayan. Nivaraha's residence 3 million yojans in the circumstance and is said to be on Maharloka. You see, Abrahma Bhuvana Loka Punaravartinaha of Devidam, all from Brahma Loka to Atal, Vital, Talatal, Mahatal, Patal, all wherever you go, all Devi Loka. Devi Maheshu Teshu Teshu Tete Prabhava Nichaya Vihitasya Jeno Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. This way, all up to Brahmanya, Brahma Bhuvana Lokaha Punaravartinaha Arjuna. Those who are reaching Brahma Loka here, they are wherever, Maha, Bhur, Bhuva, Swa, Maha, Yano, Tapo, Sattva, wherever. Sattva is Brahma Loka. All you will have to return, you will have to be in the cyclic order. Cyclic order, you have to roll down. So, Nivaraha's resident 3 million yojanas in circumstances is said to be on Maharloka. Well, very good. But here, I already wanted to point out that by speaking this kind of size and dimension, we can think, we can develop some wrong conception that maybe Bhagavatam is confined within this place. That's why I told those incidents. It seems that it's confined with this 84 krosas. Or Navadip Dham is confined with this, but not that actually. It is said like this, but still it is infinity, Vibhu Vastu. So Nivaraha is the form of Lord Varaha as a half man and half Varaha, Nivaraha. So after that is written, Ayutani cha panchasat sesasthanam manohara. Ayutani cha panchasat sesasthanam manoharam. The next abode, we are giving the placement, where all different Aparagita Dhammas are placed according to, or eternally present also. They are in the eternal Dhammas. The out of cause of mercy, they appear here to place best to keep on us. Anyway, the next abode, charming like Lord Seychelles, is 500,000 yojanas in circumference. By expressing this kind of size and dimension, gradually the mood of the Shastra is to realize that gradually going upward, though all avatars all the same, but still has some gradation according to their leelas, kipa, everything. So, Ayutani cha panchasat sesasthanam manoharam. The next abode, charming like Lord Sesas, is 500,000 yojanas in circumference. This verse begins the Vishnu Dharmatara's description of the abode of Lord Varaha in his four-legged form. Lord Varaha's abode is not literally the same as Lord Sesa's, but thus resembles is so close that it is described as another home of Sesa. Follow. Is a commentary done by Baldev Vidyabhushan. Baldev Vidyabhushan wanted to write this way. So, Baldev Vidyabhushan wanted to write in Sanskrit. Baldev Vidyabhushan is Sarango Rangada Tika Narakara Barahasyaho Ni Barahosso iti ekena Kidrisham tat itiyaho jojonanam iti pramane na ajutanam jojonanam satotrayam tat parimitam tad iti artho atho sheshasyaho ajutani chet ardhakena chatuspado varahasvaho sa evaitu swardhena sesastanam sthano sesastano samo iti artho. Baldev Vidyabhushan speaking. The verse begins the Vishnu Dharmatara's description of the abode of the Lord Varaha in his four-legged form, half man, half Varaha. Lord Varaha's abode is nothing, Lord Varaha's abode is not literally the same of the Lord Sheshas, but similarity there. So, Lord Varaha's abode is surely not literally the same as the Lord Sesas, but the resemblance is so close that it is described as another home of Sesa. Anyway, Sesa, Anantadev is there. So, after that, Sa eva loko varaho katitastu Shyam Prabhu loko ayam ando sanglagnaha sarvadhastat manoharaha. Sa eva loko varaho katitastu Shyam Prabhu loko ayam ando sanglagnaha sarvadhastyat manoharaha. Varahurupi Bhagavan Seto Rupa Dharo Vaset. Known as Varahaloka, this self-effulgence, Swaprakash, attractive world, very attractive, sights below all other planets and touches the cell of this universe, Brahmando Kataho. Here the Supreme Lord has taken up residence in his white Varaha form in Dharmatara, Vishnu Dharmatara we will find. So, we say, sa eva loko varaha katitastu Shyam Prabhu loko ayam andu sanglagnaha sarvadhastyat manoharaha. Varaharupi Bhagavan Setarupadharo Vashet. This is known as Varahaloko. This already self-manifesting, self-effulgent, very attractive place, sites below all the other planets and touches the cell of the universe, Brahmanda Kataha. Here the Supreme Lord has taken up residence in his wide Varaha form, as we are going to find in Vishwadharmattara Purana. Sa evo loko varaho kathitastu Shyam Prabhu loko ayam ando sanglagnaha sarvodhastyat manoharaha varaharupi bhagavan setarupadharo vashet. Okay. After that, what is written? Tasho paristad aparasto van eva pramanato. Tasho paristad aparasto van eva pramanataha pihito bhaumas chaturthastu gavasti talo sangakaha. Tatraste Bhagavan Vishnur Devo Hayas Sirodharaha Shashanko Shato Shankaso Sato Kumbha Vibhushanaha. What written? Tashopuri, above that. Tashoparistad aparastovan eva pramanataha pito bhaumos chaturthastu gavastalo sangakaha tatraste bhagavan vishnur devo hayasiraha shashanko shato sankasaha sato kumbho vibhushanaha. Above this pata region is another of the same size called Gavasti Tala. This fourth region, Gavasti Tala, this fourth region has ground of yellow color. Their Lord Vishnu living in his higher Sirsha form. There Lord Vishnu living in his higher Sirsha form, as effulgent as hundreds of moons and adorned with gold ornaments. Vishnu Dharmatar, it is written. What's written? Tasho paristat aparastovan eva pramanataha pito bhaumos chaturthastu gavasti talo sangakaha tatraste bhagavan vishnurdevaya sirodharaha shashanko shato sankyaso sato kumbho vibhushanaha. Above that patala, region of another of the same size called Gavasti Tala. This fourth region has ground of yellow color. Their Lord Vishnu living in his higher Sirsha form as effulgent as hundreds of moons and adorned with gold ornaments, etc. In Vishnu Dharmatar we can find this Prishni Garbhasto Basatir Brahmano Bhuvano Pari Vasahas Tatro Pulambarera Jatroi Bagho Ripor Bhavet. I mean, two slokas I read. One is 123, another 124. First speaking, Prishni Garvasya Bhasatir Brahmano Bhuvana Pari. First of all, Prishni Garvasya Vasatir Brahmano Bhavano Pari. Prishni Garbhasyo Vasatir Brahmano Bhavano Pari. Prishni Garbhas residence is above Lord Brahma's planet. I mean Tapaloka. After that, we are going to describe Vasas Tatru Pralambarer Jatruiva Agho Ripor Bhavet. Vasas Tatru Pralambarer Jatruiva Agho Ripor Bhavet. The enemy of Pralambasura, the enemy of Pralambasura resides in the same place as the enemy of Agha. The enemy of Pralamba. The enemy of Pralamba means Balaram or what? Pralambare, it is written. Pralambare means is the enemy of Pralamba, I mean the, destroyer of Pralambasura. That's what Bhagavad. The enemy of Pralamba resides in the same place as the enemy of Agha. So, Sri Vrindavan, Mathura, Dwaraka, Gokul, they are actually Krishna residing. They are actually from Palambari, Baladev residing because this way Sri Krishna and Balaram not different from each other, all same, this is proved. So, Prishni Garbhasu Vasatir Brahmano Bhuvana Pari Vasahas Tatru Palambarer Jatruiva Agho Ripor Bhavet. Etosvaiva Etosvaivangsho Bhuto Ayam Patale Vasati Swayam. Etosvaivangsho Bhutvayam Patale Etosvaivangsho Bhutvayam Patale Vasati Swayam Nityam Taladhajo Bagmi Banumala Vibhushitaha Dharayam Sirasa Nityam Ratno Chitram Fanavalim Langali Musali Khadaga Nilambaro Vibhushitaha. So, the enemy of Paramba resides in the same place as the enemy of Agha. Agasur Mardana Krishna and Pralambo killed by Balaram. So, same place it is written, the enemy of Pralamba Sura resides in the same place as the enemy of Agasura. I mean in Golok Vrindavan. So, Etosvaiva Angsho Bhuto Ayam Patale Vasati Swayam Nityam Talodhajo Bagmi Banomala Vibhushitaha. Okay? A partial expression of Lord Balarama always residing on Patala Loka, decorated with garlands of forest flowers and always bearing excellent jewels atop his many hoods, each one of them having jewels in a crown. He carries a plough and club and a sword, wears blue garments, etc., and has a flag marked with a plum tree. He is an eloquent speaker. So, this is the explanation given. So, we find etasvaiva angsho bhuto ayam patale basati swayam. One part is called the partial expression of the Lord Balarama resides in the Patal Loka to hold on this word, on this word. A partial expression of Lord Balarama always resides on Patal Loka. He is decorated with garlands of forest flowers and always wearing excellent jewels on all the hoops. Countless hoops are there, hoods. He carries a plough and club and sword, wears blue garment, and has a flag marked with plum tree, taladhaja. He is an eloquent speaker. Tasvaiva angsho bhuto ayam patale basati swayam nityam taladhajo bagmi vanamala vibhushitaha dharayan sirasa nityam ratno chitram phanavalim Lyangali Musali Khadaga Nilambaro Vibhushitaha. Okay, nice. This way we are going to discuss about, about Balaram and Brahmo Loko Paristatcha Harer Loko Virajate Sarloke Basatir Vishnur Vaikunthasya Mahatmana Yatha Vaikuntha cha Shyam Aviskrito hi ya. We are speaking, looking Brahmaloko Paristatcha. Brahmaloko Uparistatcha. Harer Loko Virajate. Above Brahmaloka shines the planet of Lord Hari, but Brahmaloka, after that Viraja we can call is Brahmaloka. First of all, Brahma effulgence. After that Brahmaloka over impersonal Brahma effulgence. After crossing Viraja, after that you can meet one Shiva Loka, Sadasiv, Vaikuntha Loka is called Sadasiv, Sesh. Devi Maheshu Teshu Teshu Tete Prabhava Nichaya Vihitascha Jena. Follow the sloka from Brahmasanga. Devi Maheshu Teshu Teshu Tete Prabhava Nichaya Vihitascha Jena. Govindam Adi Purusham Tamam Bhajan. Devi Dham, after that Mahesh Dham, after that Vaikuntha Loka, everything there. So, it is written that Brahmo Loko Paristvat Cha Harer Loko Virajate Sarloke Vasatir Vishnor Vaikunthasya Mahatmana. Above Brahma Loka shines the planet of Lord Hari, well, and Sarloke Vasatir Vishnur Vaikunthasya Mahatmana. Sarloke Vasatischa, the Lord Vishnu, the great ruler of Vaikuntha, also living in Sarloka. But why? Sarloka also on the Vaikuntha planet, he personally reveled within the material world. What is the meaning? It is written, Manantare Avatare Hari Adi. So it is written that Manantar 125. Brahmo loko paristapcha harer loko virajate sarloke vasati Vishnur Vaikuntasya Mahatmanaha Tatha Vaikunta loke cha swayam aviskrito hi iha. So above Brahmaloka shines the planet of Lord Hari that I already discussed. This verse begins a description of the abodes of foremost eminent Manyavatara Hari Manantara avatars like Hari, Vaikuntha, Ajita, Brahman. Try to understand. This verse going to begin in such a place, in such a way, so you have to realize this point. This verse begins a description of the abodes of the foremost eminent Manantara avatars, Hari, Vaikuntha, Ajit, Brahman. Follow what I say. So, Ajit, it is written, Brahma loko paristachya harer loko virajati sarloke basati Vishnur Vaikuntasya Mahatmanaha Tatha Vaikuntha loke cha swayam aviskrito hiya. Okay? The Lord Vishnu, the great ruler of Vaikuntha, also lives in Swaraloka. On the Vaikuntha planet, he personally revealed within the material world, Vishnu Dharmatar, and it going to indicate that this verse begins a description of the abodes of the foremost eminent Manantara avatars, Hari, Vaikuntha, Ajita, Vamana. Follow Ajitasya nivasastu dhruvaloka samarthitaha. Lord Vishnu, the great ruler Vaikuntha, also lives in Sarloka on the Vaikuntha planet. He personally revealed within the material world, and out of that four, Manantara avatars specially, I already told sometime they can overlap. We will have to discuss again. Lord Ajito has established his residence. Established doesn't mean one starting point. Established means eternally there. By hearing this size and shape, time, you can grow some material idea, finite idea, but not that. Lord Ajita has established his residence on Dhruvarloka, and the exalted Lord Vamana lives on Bhuvarloka. Follow. So, Ajitasya nivasastu dhruvaloke samarthitaha bhuvarloke tu basati Vamansa Mahatmanaha. Bhuvarlok. Okay? And Trivikramasya basatir topo loke pratisthita tathashu brahmalokastu dibbo naro narayanasramaha. Brahmo loko paristachya nivaso anena nirmitaha harivangse surendrena kathito ya surarsai. So, Lord Ajita has established his residence, established means eternally present, but still, Lord Ajita has established his residence on Dhruvaloka, and the exalted Lord Vamana lives on Bhuvarloka. Okay? Ajitastu nivasastu Dhruvaloke samarchitaha Bhuvarloke tu vasatir Vamanasya Mahatmanaha Trivikramasya vasati stapaloke prakirtita Tatha Brahmo lokasto dibbo narayanasramaha Brahmo loko paristatya nivaso anena nirmitaha Harivangse surendrena kathito ya surarsai. So, Lord Trivikrama is said to reside on Tapa Loka, as well as the divine Narayana ashrama of Brahmaloka, and in the above he has constructed for himself above Brahmaloka. Lord Trivikrama is said to reside on Tapaloka, as well as the divine Narayana ashrama of Brahmaloka, and in the above he has constructed for himself above Brahmaloka. Harivangsa Surarsena Katita Yasura. So, Lord Trivikrama is said to reside on Tapaloka, as well as in Tapaloka, as well as in the divine Narayana ashrama. Try to realize. Lord Trivikrama is said to reside on Tapaloka, as well as in the divine Narayana ashrama on Brahmaloka, and in the abode he has constructed for himself above Brahmaloka. In Harivangse Surandrena Kathito Ya Surarsaye. In Harivangsa there is detailed description about it, about this point, that is mentioned. Harivangse Surendrena Kathito Yasura Sahi. In the Harivamsa, the king of the demigods, Indra, speaks the following to the sage among the demigods, Surar Sahi. Surar Sahi mein Surar Sahi among the demigods. Surar Sahi speaks the following to the sage among the demigods. Thus, among the demigods. So, Surarsi means Indra, we know well. So, Trivikramasya vasatis tapaloke pakirtita tathaso brahmalokastu dibbu naro narayanaha brahmaloko uparistatcha nivaso aneno nirmitaha harivangse surarsena kathito ya surarsai. After that, it is written, idam bhunktva madiyo bhagavan vishnuna kritam upari lokanam adhikam bhavanam mune. idam idam ivam bhangtva madhyastu bhagavan vishnuna kritam upari lokanam adhikam bhuvanam mune. O powerful sage, Lord Vishnu distorted my planet and then created a better one above all the other planets. O powerful sage, Lord Vishnu destroyed my planet and then created a better one above all the other planets. Lord Trivikrama destroyed Indra's Sarluka. Their inner meaning is there, you cannot understand. Inner meaning is there, if you don't follow inner meaning, you cannot understand. O powerful sage, Indra speaking to Narada, Lord Vishnu destroyed my planet and then created a better one above all the other planets. Lord Trivikrama destroyed Indra's Saraloka when his foot hit it. Brahmanda Kataha hit and a break. There become one hole through which Chinmay Ganga water coming. That is not only philosophical discussion, in fact it is true. We gone to Kedarnath, I went to Kedarnath, Badrinath. I went to Gangotri, Gomukh, but where from Ganga water coming we cannot trace out. From one mouth is there, three mouths, Ganga water coming, but we cannot trace out the original reason. And also in Shastra, in heaven, the same Ganga is known as Bhagavati, Mandakini, and when coming down, then we can say Ganga, and in Patal, when going to penetrate and going down, Bhagavati, Alakananda. In heaven, Mandakini, when coming down in material world, we know as Alakananda. When going down in the Patala, it's called Bhagavati. So, who powerful sage, Lord Vishnu destroyed my planet and then created a better one above all the other planets. Lord Trivikrama destroyed Indra's Sarloka when his feet hit it. The planets of the sages Maha, Yana, Tapo, Satya are above Sarga, but the Lord Trivikrama created several new Sarga planets above all of them. It is confirmed here. We had no information about this. Anyway, we are informed. So, idam bhangtva, bhaj dhatu, breaking. Idam bhangtva madhyastu bhagavan vishnuna kritam upari lokanam adhikam bhavanam mane. Lord Trivikrama destroyed Indra's Sarloka, it is the inner meaning, when his feet hit it, Brahmanda Kataha to break. The planets of the sages Mahajano, Tapa, Satya are above Sarga. But Lord Trivikrama created several new Sarga planets above all of them. Anyway, we had no information about that, Sarvesham avataranam parabrahmi chakasati nivasa paramascharya iti saste nirupate sarvesham avataranam parabhomani chakasati nivasaha paramascharya iti shastre nirupate. The scriptures inform us that all the Lord's avatars possess supremely wonderful abodes in the spiritual sky. Sarvesham avataranam parabrahmni chakasati nivasaha paramascharya iti shastre nirupate. The scriptures going to unveil this mystery that all the Lord's avatars possess supremely wonderful abodes respectively in the spiritual sky. So, sarvesham avataranam parabrahmni chakasati nivasaha paramascharya iti saste nirupate. Again in Padma Puran it is written, Vaikunta bhuvane nitte nivasanti mahojjalaha avataraha tatro matsu kurmadayu akhilaha. Vaikunta bhuvane nitte nivasati mahojjalaha avataraha sada tatro matsu kurmadayu akhilaha. I mean, thus, in this way, in the Padma Purana it is written that all of the Lord's brilliantly effulgent avatars, Matsya, Kuruma and others, dwell always in the eternal world of Vaikuntha. They have all their separate chambers where they are residing. Anyway, so, Sarvesham avataranam parabrahmni chakasati nivasaha paramascharya iti shastre nirupate. Thus, in the Padma Puran, all it is written, all the Lord's brilliantly effulgent avatars, Matsya, Kurma and others, dwell always in the eternal worlds of Vaikuntha. They have all their separate abodes. Though they are coming here, they have the original abode there. Like Golok and Gokul. Golok, when coming Vrindavan here, we know the Gokul, the same is there in the eternal abode. Follow. So, Vaikuntho bhuvane nitte nivasanti mahojjalaha avataraha sada tatru matso kurmadayu akhilaha. All avatars, not that one is you can draw. So this way, iti avataras tat sthanu nirupanam prasangyaha samaptatam gataha. Iti avataras tat sthanu nirupanam namo this adhyayaha samaptatam gataha. Atho, again we are starting new. Atho Krishna Narab Bhratur Avatara iti kachit Upendra Shreti cha kapi bhatyasho natiko vidam atho Krishna Narab Bhratur Avatara iti kachit Upendra Shreti cha kapi bhati asau nati loko vidam. this, acha, anyway, this is going to stop the discussion of the avatars and their abodes, their location, everything. Everything gone. After that, we like to start the next chapter where we can find in Padma Puran it is written, so Vaikuntha Bhuvane, Nitto Nivassanti Mahojjalaha Avataraha Sada Tatru Matsu Kurumadayo Akhilaha. Yes, okay. After that, we can discuss about, Atho Krishna Nara Bhratur Avatar Iti Kachit Upendra Shveti Chaukapi Bhatyaso Natiko Vidam. Atho Krishna Naro Bhratur Avatar Iti Kachit. Atho Krishna Naro Bhatur Avatar Iti Kachit Upendra Shveti Chaukapi Bhati Asau Nati Ko Vidam. Now, in the next chapter we are going to start, and I think we can start today here, because otherwise some disturbance can take place. From tomorrow we can discuss all in details. Now, the sloka I told, Atho Krishna Naro Bhratur Avatar Iti Kvachit Upendra Shvati Chukapi Bhati Asau Natiko Vidam. Now we like to discuss how less expert thinkers sometimes consider Krishna an avatar of a Nara's brother, and sometimes an incarnation of Lord Upendra. Well, now we like to discuss how less expert thinkers, Natiko Vida, they are not so, but they think they are very important. Now we will discuss how less expert thinkers sometimes consider Krishna an incarnation of Nara's brother, and sometimes an incarnation of Lord Upendra. They are ignorant. Actually, Krishna is not any avatar. Krishna is avatari. Krishna is not any incarnation, but is the source of all incarnation that I have many times discussed before. Now we will discuss how less expert thinkers sometimes consider Krishna as an incarnation of Nara's brother, Naranarayana, Nara's brother. And sometimes somebody thinking an incarnation of Lord Upendra. Atho Krishna Nara Atho Krishna Nara Bhratur Avatar Iti Kachit. Atho Krishna Nara Bhratur Avataro Iti Kachit Upendra Shveti Kapi Bhati Aso Natiko Vedam. So now we will discuss how less expert things sometimes consider Krishna as an incarnation of Lord's brother, or Nara's brother, Naro, and sometimes as an incarnation of Lord Upendra. We like to discuss all in details about it next time. Anyway, so you see. So, in Skanda Puran, it is written, Dharma Putrau Harer Angsau Naro Narayanabhidhiyo Chandro Vangsam Manuprapo Yato Krishnarjuno Ubhau. So, Dharma Putro, Dharma, Maharaj Dharma, he had two sons. One is Naro Narayano, Dharma Putro, Harer Angsau, Naro Narayanabhidhiyo, Vidhau, Narayanabhidhau. So, Dharma Putro, Harer Angsau, Naro Narayanabhidhiyo, Chandra Vangsham Anuprapo Yato Krishnarjuna Ubhau. We can find in Skanda Puran, when Krishna and Arjuna took birth in the destiny of the moon god, the expansion of Lord Hari, known as Naranarayan, the son of Dharma, joined it with them. So, Dharma Putro, Harer Angsau, Naro Nara Anabhidau, Chandro Vangsham Anuprapo Yato Krishnarjuno Ubho. We find in Skanda Puran that when Krishna and Arjuna took birth in the destiny of the moon, the expansion of Lord Hari, known as Naranarayan, they both of them are the sons of Dharma and joined with them. Now we like to have some detailed discussion about you. A follower of Vishaksena, a follower of Vishaksena might mistakenly think that this verse supports the conclusion that the Krishna expands from Narayana. But a closer study, a deep study into this matter can reveal a more accurate translation. So, Dharma Putrau Harer Angsau Naro Narayanabhidhau Chandra Vangsam Anuprapya Jato Krishnarjuno Ubhau. To imo vai Bhagavato Harer Angsau Iha Agato Bharabhayayo Cha Bhuvaha Krishnau Jadu Kurud Bahau. What written? To imo, to, this two. To imo vai Bhagavato Harer Angsau Iha Agato Bharabhayayo Cha Bhuvaha Krishnau Jadu Kurud Bahau. Krishna and Arjuna, the subjects are speaking here. Somebody has this kind of wrong conception that from Narayan, Krishna and Balaram came. Somebody thinking otherwise. So, this is confusing. So, Krishna and Arjuna are the subjects of the sentence, and Nara and Narayan are the subjects. Since the 12 forms ending in O can be either subject or object, we must consider logical and contextual factors to distinguish the subject from the object. In the light of unaccessible presentation by Srimad Bhagavatam, there Krishna is a Swayam Bhagavan, not avatar. So tomorrow we can discuss this point and try to break the wrong conception of public or anyone. Those who are having misconception that I can break. Today I like to stop here, excuse me, time cannot permit. Vidyate hridayaganthi siddhante sarva sangsaya kiyante chasya karmani dishtanevatmanishvare vidyate hridayaganthi siddhante sarva sangsaya kiyante chasya karmani dishto evatmanishvare. I mean, Atma of all Atma, Paramatma, if somebody can take darshan of that Paramatma luckily, then all the bondage there, all different granthi, knot, hidaya granthi, cut, and all doubts and suspicion can get vanished, and can get. And all the karma phala, all karma phala can get destroyed, cannot stay, it can burnt up. So ultimately our karma bandhan, everything can go away. Vidyate hridayaganthi Chiddante sarva sangsaya kiyante chasya karmani dishto evatmanishvare. By karma fall, all can go away, we can get free. So, I like to stop here, excuse me. So, please excuse me, I like to stop here, no time now. So, what to do? Vidyate hridayaganthi chiddante sarva sangsaya khyante jvasya karmani drishto evatmanishvare. Vanchakalpadurosya ke pasindu patitanam pavane bhaveshnabhyo namo.